Everything that begins well ends well. A warm evening to everyone gathered here for the valedictory session of the International Conference on Modeling Strategies in Mathematics, ICMSM 2024. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Psalms chapter 126, verse 3. Now I call upon Ms. Berna Joyce and Priya Karen to echo God's blessings through a praise song.
Light of the world, step down into darkness, open my eyes, let me see. Beauty of this heart that knows you, oh, my life can you. You're right to worship, you're right to bow, you're right to say that you're my Lord. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me.
Kindly be seated. I now request Dr. Francina Shalini, Associate Professor, PG and Research Department of Mathematics, to welcome the gathering.
A warm evening to all gathered here. The biblical verse reads as follows: His mercies never come to an end. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory session of the two-day International Conference on Modeling Strategies in Mathematics. Over these 2 days, we have witnessed an enriching exchange of ideas, innovations, and research, making this conference a true celebration of mathematical modeling and its ever-growing applications across various fields. With great pleasure, I welcome our guest of honor, Dr. S. Vijay, Registrar, Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, for this valedictory session. I am extremely happy to welcome all the other resource persons from University of Colombo on the dais for this session. Welcome you, sir. Dr. Vijay is a highly accomplished academic leader with a deep commitment to excellence in education and administration. His major research area focuses on additive manufacturing, composite materials, nanomaterials, focusing on applications in the fields of aerospace, aeronautical, marine, and electrical machines. To his credit, he has published more than 70 papers in internationally respected journals and conferences. He has over 6 patents and commercialized 2 products. He has been involved in shaping the lives of many students. His students have been placed in many companies like Quest Global, CTS, TCS, Wipro, Cape Gemini, and Valedictory. His rich 20 years of experience in academic governance, coupled with his visionary leadership, has been instrumental in steering Karunya Institute towards greater heights of success. His contributions in streamlining administrative processes, fostering a culture of innovation, and supporting the development of students have made a significant impact on the institution. Under Dr. Vijay's leadership, Karunya Institute continues to strive for academic distinction, providing students with the knowledge, skill, and values to thrive in a dynamic world. He has been an inspiring figure, ensuring that his institution remains at the forefront of research, education, and service to the society. We are truly fortunate to have you virtually with us today as we conclude this significant event. I am confident that his insight and words of wisdom will leave a lasting impression. On behalf of the entire Nirmala family, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Vijay. Reverend Sister Mary Fabiola, our principal, who keeps herself always very active, lively, involved with high total commitment in all the activities of all the departments of our college, is a real boon to to our institution. I'm really very happy to welcome you, dear sister. I'm also happy to welcome all the staff members of Nirmala College who have joined virtually for this valedictory session and all the participants again for this valedictory session. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. We now request Dr. Vijay to deliver the valedictory address.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation, ma'am. Please, esteemed speakers, can you hear me? And am I audible? Am I audible? I'm audible. I'm hearing the echo. Dignitaries, esteemed speakers, faculty members, research PhD students, and uh, everyone present there. Good afternoon. I'm hearing my echo. So it is indeed a privilege to attend the valedictory function of National Conference on Modeling Strategy in Mathematics. I'm sorry, I'm hearing an echo, so I might slightly delay and speak further and see my voice again. So, as this conference brought this explore and collaborate and reflect the knowledge that we have shared in the past few days. We preferred to have attended function in person. Unfortunately, Coimbatore had a heavy shower yesterday, and I couldn't make it today because of the declared holiday. So I'm attending this virtually. Most importantly, why I consented for is my sister who's studying the mathematics and international. I don't know whether uh, uh, we into math and into maths and MPhil in maths. So that is also the request when Dr. Sir attend. This this program is truly a remarkable effort by the organizers because it is not easy to organize such an event. Uh, Having so many difficulties in the first few days with rain and other calamities, you have pulled out a great successful conference. I appreciate that. My association with modeling dates back to 2025, where I started doing models for uh, nanomaterials. So, basically, as engineers, we don't do physical mathematical equations, but we use tools for modeling certain products and building the real-time applications of all the mathematical models that we interact. So we use tools as basically we use a lot of tools like ArcGIS, and other tools. But the underlying or the basic thing which is below every modeling, I always tell my students that everybody knows this known statement, physics is the mother of all sciences. I would also add information technology, everything has mathematics at the base. With that as the context in the context of mathematical modeling, it should be wonderful. That's what I want to tell you. So I have been associated, as I said, with doing a lot of simulation on processes and also some products. One of the processes which I simulated for my PhD research was to identify the probably when Madam was reading about my introduction, she mentioned about the friction stir welding process. It's a process which is very difficult for any tool to simulate, but I had to do a lot of thinking over it and did an analysis for that particular process and was able to estimate the temperature distribution in the in the welded sample, in the welded product. So this was one of my starting points where I started working on tools such as ANSYS and other ANSYS and Nastran and Patron. And in some cases, we were using ANSYS for simulating magnetic properties and electrical properties also during my postdoc years. So modeling, basically, if you see, it does not end with only mechanical. Because I'm a mechanical engineer, I might talk a lot about modeling being employed or applied in mechanical engineering. But it has found applications in plenty of fields, including economics. Now we people say data science, artificial intelligence, everything has the mathematical modeling as the base. It speaks volume about the significance of mathematical strategies in today's interconnected world. COVID, basically, COVID has taught us too much about mathematical modeling. Probably, I don't know whether you people used the data analytics tools to find out how many of your neighbors are affected with COVID during the COVID season. What are the clusters? In which cluster you are in? Whether you are in the red cluster or green cluster or a blue cluster. So all these things are basically done with data analytics, mathematical modeling, and data analytics. So if you see the applications, it goes beyond spectrum. You can name anything, any field you identify. Mathematical modeling is very, very essential. Though the mathematical modeling, it has spread into all the fields. If you can take some certain examples like business analytics, the modeling of economics, business, a prediction of the growth pattern of the country or the economics or the business, all those things are being done with a lot of mathematical modeling involved. So if you see, this particular conference is very, very important to every one of us, be it a mechanical engineer, be it a social science engineer, be it a mathematician, be it a physicist or a chemist or biologist, anybody. This conference is going to be, it is the most important factor that you should learn from. There are a lot of deliberations. I assume that would have happened in this particular conference. There would have been a lot of keynote lectures, contributed papers. Many delegates would have come physically or virtually to present a lot of research papers. I understand the academic rigor was very high in this particular conference, and I was told that there were a lot of papers published on various applications of mathematical modeling. Apart from the pure mathematics, there were a lot of papers presented with application as background. This is one of the key aspects which most of the educational institutions are lacking, because when you say mathematics, people get scared of mathematics and mathematical modeling. But if a mathematical modeling is associated with an application, and if we can associate both these things and start teaching the students, probably mathematics will not be a scary subject for everyone. That is one of the things which we have implemented in our institution, where every mathematical course is associated with an application. Or if a mechanical engineer learns mathematics, he learns with all the applications of mechanical engineering. This kind of curriculum can also help the students and researchers focus more on applications rather than purely on mathematics. Of course, pure mathematics is important, but when it goes with the application, it goes miles. It reaches miles, and it can be useful for the community also. So it is equally noteworthy where the discussions that took place beyond the formal sessions, like you would have met in hallways or over coffee, you would have discussed a lot of ideas, a lot of challenges, a lot of experiences among the researchers, among the participants. All these things forge to create a vibrant research community. If you see the lack of collaboration, the lack of networking between people, between researchers is highly evident in the country like India. But when these types of conferences happen, there is a big chance that all of us come together, meet people, meet with everyone, and we connect with each other. We start collaborating, we do a lot of collaborative research. So this will propel the future. It will propel the projects that you are going to take up in the future. It will encourage you to involve yourself into probably in the researches where you would not have even thought of, but through these collaborations probably you can build a better research profile for yourself. It can also lead to joint research initiatives, funded projects, partnerships, and academic relationships also. So this will improve the profile of every researcher who has participated in the conference. I congratulate every participant who has taken time and effort to come and participate in this particular conference, to enrich their knowledge, to learn more, to collaborate with people, and to integrate with the research community. So I also would like to take this opportunity to commend and express my gratitude to the organizers and all those who have worked behind the scene to make this conference a grand success. A conference of this magnitude is not at all possible without the efforts of right from principal sister to each and every one, including the students, UG and PG students who have toiled. Maybe we usually start 1 year ahead when we want to conduct a conference. I'm not very sure. Probably you would have also started 1 year before this particular day, and you have toiled for 1 year. I know the pain of organizing a conference and how much effort has to go in. So a commendable effort by the organizers. I also thank the principal ma'am to who gave all necessary permissions for this young group of faculty members to organize such event without any difficulty, and that too in this type of situation where the local administration has declared holiday, but still I could see a lot of heads there in the crowd. You would have sacrificed your holiday today. Probably it is sunny outside. I don't know whether it is raining there, but you have all skipped your holiday and are attending the conference and listening to various types of research lectures, enriching your knowledge. I appreciate every one of you who are sitting here and who are virtually attending this particular valedictory ceremony. My deepest appreciation goes to all the keynote speakers, because these keynote speakers are accomplished researchers. So they would have given you a lot of insights on mathematical modeling and the applications of mathematical modeling in various fields. So I deeply appreciate their contribution. I also would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the participants, delegates, the panelists who contributed their invaluable insights into this conference. And also, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the paper presenters, that is the young researchers who came here for showcasing their research, or telling the world that I am also a researcher. So I always cherish those first moments of my conference days where I used to present papers. I still cherish those moments. So this also is a pathway for all of you to become a great researcher. Now, I also acknowledge the contribution of all the committee members for having a wonderful session. Okay, to conclude, what I would say is I encourage each one of you to carry forward these ideas, the takeaways from this conference, the ideas, the innovative solutions that people would have deliberated or discussed during this conference. Take clues out of it and try to build network, try to build collaborations with those top researchers who have presented in your conference, and try to build a good relationship with them, so that when you grow, they'll be your mentor. They can guide you in your research, and you can also become a great researcher in the future. Because the world is going through toughest times, we have plenty of problems around us, and all these problems can be modeled using mathematical model. That is a different case. But you can always think about having deriving solutions for these types of problems through through your skills, through your mathematical skills, and with the help of these top researchers who presented the papers and their findings in the conference. I would like to share a few thoughts about the road ahead. So the world we live today is unpredictable. That's why stochastic models are becoming a very, very what to say, colorful word in this world. Climate change. Climate change is a stochastic model. Rainfall and sudden rainfall, sudden calamities. Yesterday, probably afternoon, we did not know that we are going to have a holiday today. Today we are having a holiday because of sudden pour. So climate change is one of the important factors. And also now you see economic crisis. Again, it is a stochastic model. You cannot predict economics. Like last 2-3 weeks before, Tata's stocks were soaring high. And today, if you see 50% loss. So economics is also becoming stochastic. The world, the country relationships between the countries are becoming very, very volatile. Suddenly, you can see wars between two countries or a group of countries fighting against one country. So the peace in the world is also becoming non-reliable. So everywhere you see, you will have a big crossroad, and every crossroad has to be attended to, and every problem has to be solved through proper modeling and proper mathematical modeling. So if you see the evolution in technologies like computer science, artificial intelligence, data analytics, machine learning, cyber security. So all these evolutions, industry 4.0, Internet of Things, and there are so many technologies that are coming in, and mathematical modeling is not going to stop there. Because if you see the history of mathematical modeling, it dates back to 1870s. I vaguely remember 1870s. People started doing mathematical modeling, but still it holds relevance. The mathematical modeling holds relevance. So I would appreciate that every one of you take clues from this conference and start to create solutions to serve humanity and make a tangible difference in people's life. So in conclusion, I want to once again extend my heartfelt congratulations and thanks to all the organizing team of the ICMSM 2024, the dedication and the enthusiasm of the organizing team, the faculty, and the participants have made this conference a truly a memorable event. And I am confident that the outcomes of this event will inspire future researchers, encourage innovation, and contribute meaningfully to the field of mathematics and mathematical modeling. As we bid farewell to this particular event, let us not see that this is an end, but this is the beginning, and every one of us start pondering upon new collaborations, ideas, and projects. The future is filled with opportunities, and I look forward to seeing the seeds planted during this conference grow into an impactful research and solutions. I wish every one of you all the best, and I congratulate everyone. Thank you.
For feedback on ICMSM 2024.
Good evening to all the dignitaries, Reverend Sister, faculty members, and participants. I feel elated and grateful to stand again in the place where I go and live. It is my foremost honor and privilege to give feedback about the international conference on modeling strategies in mathematics, ICMSM 2024, organized by the PG and Research Department of Mathematics, Coimbatore and University of Colombo, Sri Lanka. On a crisp note, the conference featured an impressive lineup of renowned speakers. The content delivered by each speaker was insightful and made us understand the key aspects of modeling strategies using mathematics in other interdisciplinary fields. Hearing researchers all these days only for pure mathematics earlier, now witnessing mathematics being used as the very core in collaborative and interdisciplinary research is one of the key highlights of ICSM 2024. Starting from the sessions from Dr. Valedictory to Dr. S. all the sessions were very fruitful. To the organizing committee, we indeed appreciate and acknowledge your efforts and hospitality rendered towards us right from the registration to the end of this valedictory session, which were very highly commendable. I, on behalf of all the participants registered both online and offline, thank the organizing team for your tireless efforts in making us witness a fruitful and a well-organized conference. ICSM 2024. Looking forward for many fruitful sessions ahead. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, Madam. Now, I request our Assistant Principal, Dr. Mary Fabiola, to distribute the certificates for the participants from other colleges.
I now call for Ms. Dharani K. from Coimbatore Arts and Science College to receive a certificate. Followed by R. Amarshali and B. Karishma from Nirmala College for Women. From Principal Academy of Higher Education, we have Krishna Babu to receive a certificate. Following her will be Abhinaya S. of PhD at Krishna College for Women. Harika, Baby Sukanya, Nandini, and Kausalya Harishanti will represent HM College. We now have Preela, Soumya Narayani, and Chandra Priya from Valedictory Institute for Home Science and Higher Education for Women to receive their certificates. I now call upon S. Sandhya of Government Arts College to receive a certificate. Following Ms. Sandhya, N. Raja, T. Madhavendra, and Akila Priya of Sri Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya College of Arts and Science will receive their certificates. I call upon K. Rahul and Hari Prashant to be in College of Arts and Science to receive their certificates. We We now have Bindu KS and Anita P from Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences to receive their certificates. Mrs. Maitri, Assistant Professor, Department of Maths Research, Regular Correspondent. And the research scholars, Mr. Ravi, Ms. Lydia, Ms. Reena Joyce, Ms. Varghese Bhavini, Ms. Sangita C, Mrs. Shabira, Ms. Shalini R, Ms. Betha Joyce, Ms. Hemalata, Ms. Jennifer Prissy, Ms. Preena Rajan, Ms. Priya Karen, Ms. Prasanna Paini, Mr. Madhu Kumar, Ms. Pravina, Ms. Karen Felicita, and the PG students, Ms. Joanne, Ms. Jessica, Ms. Luigi, Ms. Harisha, and Ms. Karthikeyan. And to dignitaries and participants.
The journey doesn't end here, it's just another step in the path. I invite Dr. Nirmala Arvind, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Mathematics, to render the vote of thanks.
First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to all our distinguished resource persons for their expert insights, stimulating lectures, and thought-provoking discussions, which have truly made this conference an impactful event. I would like to record my sincere thanks to all the chairpersons of the paper presentation sessions who have made the conference a dynamic and intellectually stimulating. My sincere thanks is due to our Secretary, Reverend Sister Dr. Pulale Teres, and the Principal, Reverend Dr. Sister Mary Fabiola, for their continuous support, guidance, and encouragement. Dear sisters, your efforts in facilitating and overseeing the seamless execution of this conference were very crucial. Without your cooperation and support, this event would not have been as well organized and successful as it has turned out to be. Thank you, sisters. I also thank all the academic heads of our college, the retired staff members, a special note of thanks to Mrs. Amelia Vijaya, former head of the Department of English and Dean of Student Affairs, and Dr. U. Mary, former head of the Department of Mathematics and Dean of Student Affairs, for their encouragement and prayers. The success of this conference was because of the overwhelming participants who have been very keen in acquiring new insight. Thank you, participants. We are also very grateful to our sponsors whose generosity has provided the essential resources for this conference, which connected great minds together. I also sincerely thank and appreciate our dear research scholars and students whose dedication and active involvement behind the screen was truly commendable. A special mention of thanks is due to the faculty members of the Department of Mathematics, Aided and SF, for their tireless efforts in planning and organizing this event. The incredible responsibility and professionalism under the leadership of Dr. Julia Rosemary is to be deeply appreciated. Last but not least, I render my thanks to all the technical and non-technical staff for their dedication and cooperation. I once again extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who have made this conference a resounding success. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your ma'am.
Celebrate endings for the prestige new beginnings. Thank you one and all for your active participation.